Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Broken Sword 2, and when last we left off, George has managed to find Condor Transglobal here in Marseille, the only place that he knows of where Nico could have been taken. We need to rescue Nico. That is, if she's in this building. She might not be in this building. We have blocked up this fan so that the person that's by this door will hear us when we knock. And though we could try and use some clever ploy to get in there, I'm sure if we just ask nicely, things will work out absolutely fine. They're probably not going to work out absolutely fine, but we're going to try anyway. Alright, George, knock on that door and just explain the situation. I'm sure they'll be very reasonable. And now, we wait.
Who is it?
Well, obviously, it's the Pizzaroni delivery. Pizzaroni?
Pizza delivery? I didn't order pizza. No? This is the Condor Transglobal shipping company, isn't it? I don't like pizza. Oh, come on. Everyone likes pizza. Maybe he was allergic to mozzarella.
I don't think he likes pizza. Let's try again. Maybe we can persuade him. I don't think we're going to persuade him, but we'll try.
Hey, what now?
Obviously, we're here to talk to you about the Pizzaroni.
Look, this pizza's been paid for. You might as well take it. I told you, I don't like pizza. Not even with extra olives? I hate them. Olives are the devil's butt nuggets.
This isn't working, but third time's the charm, right? We're going to be in some serious trouble if this doesn't work.
If you know what's good for you, you'll open this door. What if I don't? I'll kick your head in. Okay, I'll come out, you creep.
I don't think this plan is going to work, George, but maybe you can persuade him. You can hear sounds of the door being unlocked. Let's just wait. I'm sure things will turn out fine. Hello? Oh, things didn't turn out fine. Turns out he's armed with a gun. We're not armed with a gun. We're going to have to find a way to outsmart him, or at least take him out. And maybe this will help us. We do have quite a bit of time after he says that he's going to come out that we can use to get up here. Let's see if that works, shall we? But first, we'll need to get him to come out. And we could use the pizza line, but there are other lines that we can try and use. Maybe they'll be more effective. Maybe we'll just honestly say who we are. I'm sure that'll work just fine. It's not going to work fine at all. At least it's not going to help us that much.
Who is it?
Hello, we're George and we're here to rescue Nico.
My name is Stobart. George Stobart. What do you want?
Well, we want to rescue Nico. Or we could talk about the spider. Let's talk about the spider, shall we?
I want to return your spider. I pulled its legs off, which is exactly what I'm going to do to you. I got the feeling he wasn't too pleased to see me.
Let's quickly head up here. At the very least, he won't find us up here immediately. And maybe we can use this mechanism when he steps outside. Okay, he's out. He doesn't know where we are yet. Let's try this, shall we? Look over here! It's attracted his attention. Okay, that is just obviously telling you, hey, you should use this again. Who are we to deny this obvious trap? Down it goes. I'd celebrate too, especially with how foolish he was to move over there. Now we can go into Condor Transglobal. Let's do that, shall we? and hope that he won't reappear soon. Let's be quick about this. Maybe we can close the door. By the way, we didn't have pizza. We were lying. Clever thinking.
It was an old, creaky, heavy, splintery wooden door.
I bet we can't go back out.
I wasn't going back out there. Oh no.
That's a sensible idea. Let's have a look at everything, shall we?
There was a notice board beside the desk with an assortment of paperwork on it.
Also, we should probably save, because, that was quite an achievement. There we go, we have saved. Now let's have a look at the notice board.
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Coromonte City.
I bet that's going to be important. Also, this person is no longer here. I hope that person hasn't gone to alert whoever's in here, this Kazakh person, that we are here.
A filing cabinet.
These could always have useful things in them.
It was locked.
Okay, not this one. But what about this desk? We can have a look at these.
There was a small drawer in the desk. Knowing my luck, it was bound to be locked.
Maybe it isn't. Give it a look.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
But you never know when a small brass key could be useful.
It was a small brass key.
I wonder what it's for. Let's go over here. And look here.
The room was filled with transglobal crates.
Well, we can have a look at them now.
All the crates were firmly sealed.
Okay, fair enough. We cannot go that way, but there is an elevator over here. Let's go and have a look.
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad?
We could look at him.
The guy was partly hidden behind a stack of crates.
We could talk to him.
Hi. I'm not going to hurt you.
Guaramonte.
Is that where you're from? Coromonte City?
Guaramonte.
Okay.
Let's talk to him about a lot of things, like Nico.
What have you done with my girlfriend?
Huh?
I am not leaving without her. Where is she? He didn't appear to understand me.
That's because he probably can't understand you.
Tell me what you've done with Nico, and I'll share these biscuits with you. I knew it sounded lame, trying to bargain with a box of doggy snacks. Besides, how was he to know how yummy they tasted?
That was very lame.
Do you know what this is?
Peito. Lotseka peito. Hinyakotla goino mutu.
He knows, but he can't tell you in a way that you'll understand.
This was the dart you used to knock out my girlfriend. If she's come to any harm, I will count you personally responsible.
Lotseka peito fnor.
We can talk about the key. Let's talk about the key.
What does this key unlock?
Huh?
Hey, you're manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay? Hey, come back here! The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
But we probably got something out of this, and we did. We got the manacles.
It was the set of manacles I'd removed from the little Indian's ankles.
I'm sure he'll get out of here just fine. We need to head up this lift, I think.
It was an elevator to the upper floor.
Let's use it.
I couldn't pry the doors apart with my bare hands. There was usually an easier way to do it.
A button, maybe?
It was the button to call the elevator.
Let's try that, shall we? I don't think the pizzaroni thing will work now that we're inside. It didn't work while we were outside.
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
We need to, make sure that doesn't close. We could use this box.
The crate bore the familiar logo of Condor Transglobal, but no clues to its contents.
Let's move it, shall we?
There. That would keep the doors from closing.
And would buy us some time.
The crate bore the familiar logo of Condor Transglobal, but no clues to its contents.
Can we open it?
I couldn't move the crate until I'd blocked the light beam with something else.
We're probably not going to be blocking the light beam with something else.
The crate was labeled, "Danger. Live contents. Do not drop." There were small holes in the top and sides, and scratchy noises coming from inside.
That's probably full of spiders. Let's have a look and find out.
But decided not to risk dropping it and meeting the live contents.
Good idea.
It was a large crate with no label.
Anything in there of any importance?
No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy.
And what about this statue?
The statue looked as if it was Central or South American in origin.
Can we move that?
The statue looked way too heavy for me to move.
Not surprising. There is something we can use to move it, though.
The statue looked as if it was Central or South American in origin.
I'm specifically referring to this here, George. Can we look at this?
It was a hydraulic hand cart.
That's what I want to move.
There wasn't enough room to move the handle.
Ah, so we're not going to be doing anything with that just now. There's a wall there. There's also this.
It was a pulley attached to a long rail which ran the length of the building. It wasn't much use, though. No rope.
We'll have to find some rope. There's also a little bit more over here, and a door. We could, have a look at the door.
I realized the doors must lead to a loading platform high above the dockside.
Why don't we open it?
A sturdy beam was jammed across the doors. These doors were not going to open.
Well, congratulations, George. You've managed to get yourself trapped on the upper floor of Condor Transglobal. I'm sure this is going to work out just fine for you. We can look at the window.
The window was not designed to open.
Let's make it open. By breaking it.
There was no way to open that window.
There are many ways to open a window, George. You're just not prepared to use them. Like the manacles on the window. Okay, you're not going to try that. Where are we going to find Nico here? We can't find anything that opens up or allows us to progress, so there's got to be something else here. There's a light there. What are these?
It was the elevator call button.
What about that?
An unmarked switch. Tempting.
Why did we use it? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, the worst that could happen is that we die horribly. So we're going to save. And then we're going to tempt fate. Let's go, George. Ah, that has turned on a light and revealed something.
I noticed a faint mark on the wooden floor.
Let's have a look at that faint mark, shall we? What does it hint at?
There was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall.
That's because there is a door in the nearby wall. We have found a secret area.
There didn't appear to be any difference in the paneling of this part of the wall.
Well, there is.
My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling. Just as I'd hoped. A secret room.
Let's go in.
The hidden door led to a secret room.
The worst that could happen, George, is that we find somebody literally waiting there with a gun, and we get shot and die. But I hope that's not the case. Let's go.
Nico!
Well, let's free Nico.
Nico was trussed up like a chicken, but she didn't appear to be harmed.
There's also this here.
It was a grotesque little statue of a figure carrying a shield and a spear.
I'm sure that'll be useful. Let's grab it, shall we?
Will you look at this? It was a small statue of a kneeling figure in an ornate headdress. The head was hideous, with huge staring eyes set in a decomposing face.
Hey, somebody's marketing Labino dolls.
I think we need to free her.
Hold still. This might hurt a little.
Ow!
Think yourself lucky you don't have a mustache.
About time. You could at least have helped me before grabbing everything you could find.
Not so loud. They'll hear you.
Get these ropes off me right now.
You know, the mood you're in, maybe that's not such a good idea.
Where's Pablo, the big guy?
Out cold. Too much wine doesn't agree with him. Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. Untie me this instant.
We will. Here are the ropes we need to untie.
It was a short length of rope tied tightly around Nico's slim wrists.
Also, I like the fact that the game presumed that some people would grab the item before untying her and gave a dialogue line just for that. That's a nice touch.
There. How are you feeling?
Oh, thanks, George. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Oubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Oubier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Oubier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
We do.
Nico, wait!
She's going to move that box, isn't she? Let's stop her.
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure.
We could try and do something with the door, but fortunately Nico did not move the box, which means that we are currently safe. And she's going to move over to the door, or at least to the window. Let's have a quick conversation. There are many things we can talk about. Let's not have a quick conversation right now. For when we come back, folks, we'll have that quick conversation that in fact is going to be a very long conversation. And then we'll try to get out of here. Hopefully, we won't die horribly in our attempts to get out of here. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. It's a good thing that box wasn't moved. If that box had been moved, we'd both likely be very, very dead right now. Very dead. Later.